Going live, day 5, whiskey advent calendar, and I don't have any glassware. Hang on a second. Now that is how you start a live stream, folks. Hit go and then leave camera. You have a work meeting happening right now. That's funny. Sorry, Riley. Okay. How's everybody doing? That was a question that Viking asked. Yes, absolutely. Jeff and D, man, that bottle that they donated for today's video that came out 2 hours ago, man, was it good. And Jeff, you're on here. Thank you so much. And D, good to see your name. It's good to drink the things you guys gifted. Hope all is well. And I'm competing against the World Cup draw. I wonder how much of an overlap we have. I don't know that it's big. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with Flaviar again. Day 5 of Flaviar. I'm starting to get a little nervous every time I pour the flavor up. I'm like, how's it going to be? How's it going to be? Oh. Smells nice. It's a little grain forward. It's a little dry. It smells like a bourbon direction. It's kind of corn dusty, a little bit sweet. Sorry, I got just my first thing that I've done today, so. Fort William, Scotland, Peter. Just drove right through there on our honeymoon. We were on our way and we took that specific road and we went on some sightseeing as we headed from Edinburgh to Skye. Love that. Love that area. Flaviar, the TikTok of whiskey. I mean, not wrong so far. This one's different, though. It's a very simple, sort of citrusy bourbon. I have no idea what this is. It's just a bourbon. I feel like. I mean, man, I could be wrong, I guess. I didn't visit Ben Nevis this trip. We drove right by it. We stopped off at Blarethall, and beautiful little, adorable little location. Grabbed a distillery only release, and then hoofed it. We went right by Dalwhinnie, though. Okay. Huh. I mean, it's fine. Kind of a middle of the road bourbon. It's kind of reminding me of yesterday. The chicken. Very soft. A lot of sweetness, little corn dust. Maybe more citrus than yesterday's. I still have some of yesterday's because I just put it right back in the vial. So I guess I could do an A/B comparison of yesterday's. No, they're different. Not by a ton, but they're different. 4. This one's more dense. Yeah. Day 4 was thinner. Today is a much more rich nose, and rich is, it's not rich, but it's more rich than the yesterday was. Oh, yeah. Blind. Better on the nose, easy drinker. Cherry aftertaste? Yeah, I can see what you mean. Almost cough droppy, like menthol, like minty cough droppy cherry cough drop. Yeah. I didn't eat at the fancy restaurant in Blerethal. We were on a schedule, and we had to get to Sky, and yeah. Plus, it's real hard to eat vegan at fancy restaurants in Scotland. Every fancy restaurant that advertises himself as a super fancy restaurant has either 0 or like 1 option for a vegan, and so that means Emma can't go there. And luckily, most of the places we went to stay in, we checked ahead, and they have prearranged vegetarian, vegan menus, and it was all really, really good food. But just showing up and getting a table, really for vegetarian vegan combo, it's almost only possible in the major cities. At least that I've experienced. Have I tried Howland's bourbon from Colorado? Yes, we have it in the vault, and I like it. The Master of Malt calendar would work for noobs, but it's expensive. So, I was gonna go get this thing to look it up, but I set my phone down. Okay, let's look at Flaviar. Undo the sticker. By the way, I keep putting gaff tape on these, and it's a mistake because the gaff tape is so strong, it's ripping off the labels. Oh, whiskey. That's all it says. 46%. All right. Opening. I have never heard of this. Oak Lore Distilling Co. Where your story meets the staves. Batch 1. So a 4-grain bourbon. That explains why there's more going on than yesterday's whiskey. Brown alcohol. Yeah, I'm putting the chicken back in the coop. Oh, blind! You guessed 4-grain. Holy shit! Well played. I didn't at all. As it opens up, the oak note and the grain notes are starting to sort of rise to the top. The sweetness is sort of, and maybe you're experiencing the same thing, but the sweetness is sort of softening, and the tannin and the grainy notes are starting to prickle. Crafted by 2 friends in North Carolina. And it says product details. 5-year-old. I would not have guessed that. Perfect blend of wheat, rye, corn, barley. 4 to 6 years old. I really wish I could see the actual bottle of these, because are they making it? I'm going to Google their distillery. Does anybody in the comments know anything about Oak Lore Distilling? And real, not just like making shit up. Yeah, Steven. Describing whiskey as meaty, yeah, or proteiny or heavy. I get that. I've only been a vegetarian for 6 years, and I won't go back. But I mean, that means 40 years of my life I ate meat. I got a lot of references for it. Wow, blind, you done good. Okay, websites. They are in Charlotte, North Carolina. Their spirits. My thumb cramp. Sorry, I'm Googling because I really want to know what the heck this is. It looks like they're making their own stuff. They have an Oloroso sherry cask one. I don't see anywhere that they're not making it. But that doesn't... Who knows? Oh, yeah, Souter. Of course it's fucking you. How did I not remember that blind is your... tag on YouTube. I really didn't. But I was like, damn, you have got a palate, whoever you are. Oh, that's really funny. I don't know anything about oak, and I can't find a picture of their bottle that lets me see the back, but it looks like they're making their own stuff. And if they are, this is a great craft bourbon. It's solid. I actually prefer it to the Bardstown from yesterday. It's got more going on. Oh, a blend of Kentucky. So maybe it's theirs mixed with some Bardstown. Who knows? Where's the Flaviar passport book? Was there a passport book in the box? And I keep leaving it on my desk and I didn't realize that? Man, I feel a little silly. If that's true. Flagship. Yeah, I can't find anything else in here. Okay. Oh, for Colin single malt on the UK Flaviar. Man. I missed the passport. I'll have to get that for this weekend. The best whiskey that smells of Christmas cake. I mean, people are gonna hate me for this one, but Dalmore. I think Dalmore 12 and Cigar Malt, maybe the King Alexander. It's the most Christmassy yet spicy thing that is like right on the money. Okay, well, at least Flaviar is shining the light. Ooh, the palate just got better. At least Flaviar is shining a light on craft, and that's cool. At least they're not just pulling out unsold big brand bottles to fill their calendar. Yeah. The palette is nicer now. Yeah, Tony. I'm just disappointed. Okay. I am going for Master of Malt. Don't fail me now. Feet, don't fail me now. I'm going to pour the whole of this one because, I mean, let's be honest. I'm going to like it. Probably. All right. So far, we had, what, 3 Islas and 1 Speyside. What? It would be hilarious if this was another Isla. And then I'd be like, oh, they designed a premium whiskey calendar that's almost entirely Isla. And of course I like it. Cigar Malt. What is that? Historically, and I have the bottle over here. Historically, Cigar Malt is a style. There you go. Cigar. There you can see the letters. Cigar Malt is a style that is just, we blended this one to pair well with cigars. That's all. There's a big trend in American whiskey right now. Everyone's releasing cigar blends, cigar whiskey, cigar release. That's my preferred Dalmore if I had to pick one. Okay. Ooh, funky. I'm just now picking up the Master of Malt whiskey. It's malt for sure. It is very super fruit, dark fruit, really sherried. Oh man, almost got like a really, like a candied cocktail cherry. This is rich. This is thick fudge and cherry cream sauce. It's a little sparkly, not peated, so maybe not Isla, but peppery. What is that? Souter, did you also get the Master Malt calendar or just the Flaviar? I just can't stop smelling this one because I'm really liking it. There's a sort of low rubber phenolic note to the base of it. Lower cut. I didn't even think about steel box. Oh, okay. Oh, Fester, you would not like this one then. This is super wine casky, sherry casky. No smoke, then it dries into a tangy sweetness. I want the palate to be thicker based on how the nose is. The nose is beautiful. I want that, almost makes me feel like I'm drinking Macallan because the nose is amazing. And the palate's like, meh, it's fine. But it could be Macallan. I don't think it is. There's too much of a phenolic note in there. Although, I mean, it's a little too peppery. I would write down Macallan and be pretty confident about that one if I was guessing. I don't know that that's what it is, but where am I looking? Oh, here. Okay. Sticker coming off on Master of Malt. Ha! It's Bunnahabhain. It's another Isla. This one is Weems Malt, which is Weems is a family brand that releases independent bottlings. They also own King's Barnes in St. Andrew and several other like blend and things like that. Bunnahabhain, which is going to be sherry cask, the unpeated, obviously. 21 years old, distilled in 2001. Huh. Interesting. 46%. That's why it's falling a little flat on the palate. I have been a fan. We have a couple of Weems bottlings, and I've always liked their choices. I wish this one was a little more rich than what I'm currently getting, but I like it. But a 21-year-old whiskey. They weren't joking about the premium whiskey selection. I think it's funny that they keep defaulting to Isla, though. Like, what's up with that? Who built this calendar? I like them. I want to meet them. It's old enough to drink itself. Oh, yeah. It could be like Ben Romick. Yeah, I could have guessed Ben Romick and been fine about that. Oh, man. The 25 bunnies. Jeff, you really think we're going to be able to hold out 15 years? So there was a group of us that got together and did a fundraiser for Wizard Academy, and we put our money together and we bought a barrel of Bunnahabhain, and it's a peated cask. And they filled it like a couple months ago. And we just got our update on like what barrel it is and where it is in the warehouse and everything. They said they will age it for, what did they say, 4 years? And then it's up to us. It's our problem. After that, we have to decide whether we want to keep paying them to store it and keep aging it. Part of one of my thoughts was, as soon as it's legally whiskey in Scotland, 3 or 4 or so, we spend the money to have them dump it, teaspoon it, and send it to the US with the barrel. And then we refill it back into the barrel and store it at one of our friends, like Iron Root or somewhere in their warehouse, and let it age in Texas and see what happens. I think that could be cool. A Lafroig special edition in new bourbon cask. Oof. Like new as in new oak or first dump bourbon cask? I like this nose. And Paul, when I was at Crowded Barrel, we released a whole range of Aaron. We got our hands on a whole tote of Aaron, and then we put it into 8 different barrels. and then released a bunch of different releases of like, here's the one in a full size bourbon, here's the one in a there was some kind of like a cider cask, and then we did some small barrels and full size barrels, and it was fun, man. Aaron whiskey aged entirely in Texas, entirely. Yeah, it's still some of my favorite releases that Crowded Barrel did. I like the idea of partial bottlings every year with the bunnies, but guys, any questions as we hang out? We got about 10 minutes, and I'm going to chat with you. And then I'm going to do this whole setup. Tomorrow, thinking I might aim for 11 a.m. Central Time. For reasons of the schedule for our family tomorrow, that would work pretty well. Sunday will have to be evening, also for reasons having to do with family. So Sunday will probably be closer to like 5, 6 p.m. But we'll see. Transatlantic bunny bottle. Yeah. Oh, yes. New American oak. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that would be really wild. That new oak would probably just really escalate the smoke notes on Lefroy aggressively. Man, I think this Master Malt calendar is around the same price as the Flaviar, and it is a significantly better selection so far. Today was fine. Overall with Flaviar, my experience has been today and the last 4 days. Meh. Oh, man, the ones you wanted to try, that was the first Texas Whiskey Festival blend, Paul, that had the Balcones Andalusia, and it didn't have Crowded Barrel in it. It was Balcones, Andalusia, and Iron Root. And it was still one of my favorite Texas Whiskey Festival blends that was ever created. That was really fun. Oh, that first Jerkum was pretty wild. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Japanese plum cider, effectively. Good Jerkum. My go-to blended malt is, well, if you mean actual blended malt, it's going to be Compass Box and probably Orchard House. If you mean just a blended budget scotch, I mean, I really love Black Bottle, and I like the Naked Grouse a lot, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, free shipping. Oh, yeah, the Master Malt shipping was no joke. Yeah. All right, well, what are you guys doing for the first weekend of December? What was on the 5th day? On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. That's what it is. Today's Golden Rings Day. I don't have any gold rings. Silver, does that count? It doesn't, by the way. It would ruin the song. The Secrets of Smoke, I have not tried, and hell yes, I want to. Of course I do. Glenmarnock, no, have not tried anything. We have Aldi supermarkets here, and I think I've seen some in Texas, but they can't sell hard liquor in them because of Texas rules. So, oh, Max, you're welcome. Cheers. Now that I know I'm not looking at you, I'm watching your comments and a conversation. I know this is not very engaging, but I'm trying to keep the conversation hanging out with the chat, because that's the only reason I'm doing this, is to kind of talk to you guys who show up with me and hang out in the chat. Battery operating. Let's see, like the cigar malt. And now that I'm thinking about it, for the scotch that is unpeated, presents with tobacco notes, like the cigar malt, where does that note come from? Usually, in my experience, it's a combination of really fruity fermentations mixing with wine cask or sherry cask finishes and a lower cut on the malt. That's just my experience. Oh, yeah, and happy Prohibition Ending Day. Or Prohibition Day, I mean. It is ending day. Isn't it the repeal? Was December 5th was the repeal? I feel silly not remembering this right now. Yep. December 5th. 21st Amendment. I teach this shit, and I just couldn't recall it right now. I'm really tired. It's been a long week. We just finished a 2-day class. I had a great time hanging out with my boys last night, but I helped study for a biology test on cell reproduction in plants. And so that's fun. I actually do enjoy hanging out with my boys and doing random homework stuff. Let's see. Oh, I love that question, Trent. Thank you. I know people ask your favorite scotch. Impossible, accurate. Could you give what you would do at the classic malts of Scotland? And by that, if I'm remembering correctly, what you're referring to is when Diageo was trying to revive interest in single malts in the late 80s, early 90s, they released the Classic Malts of Scotland series. Is that what you're talking about? Come back into the comments and affirm or not. Because I'm trying to remember what that list was. Yeah, okay, got it. And Terry Dolan, badass Northern Irishman, in the tribe and just amazing human being, he sent me a vintage box of the original classic malts in 50 mil taster size. It's like, and I've wanted to open them and try them, but it feels like, man, the moment I open those, like that's over. So it's been hard. But I'm waiting for Trent to tell me, is that actually what he was looking for? And Antoine, what made me go vegetarian? Okay, Trent, good, got it. What made me go vegetarian, Antoine, was I just felt like crap every time I ate meat. And then I quit for a couple of months and felt amazing, and I never went back. And then I started studying stuff, and then Emma's vegan. I made the mistake of doing the research. Now I can't go back. Just on animal and treatment and the industry, and anyway. So started for health, now both health and kind of like personal values. Glenn Kinchy, Dalwhinnie, Cragganmore, Oban, Talisker, Lagavulin. That's the classic malt series. Of those, I would immediately go for Lagavulin just because I love Lagavulin. My second favorite would be Talisker because I love Talisker. Oban is just a super amazing, crowd-pleasing, always beautiful whiskey. I am okay with Dalwhinnie. I like Cragganmore, but I have to be in the mood. And Glen Kinchy is a decent lowland scotch. But of those first three, it's going to be in order: Lagavulin, Talisker, Oban. Yeah. And Paul, yeah, people still do that. If you want to donate, and just let me know, make sure it's something I can actually get my hands on. You just go to wizardacademy.org/donate, and then in the notes section, put what it's for. And then I'll use that to try to track something down. But yeah, if it's something everybody can get, and then I'll put it on the main episodes and talk about it. If it's something that, like, I want you to drink this thing on camera, and no one else will ever be able to get it, I'll probably put it on a hidden Friday, which means it might take a while for it to show up. But I will do it, and I will acknowledge you. Yeah. Barrel-aged beers are good. I can't drink a lot of carbonation for stomach and surgery reasons, but had a esophagus surgery, stomach surgery a long time ago, and it makes it really hard. What would I sub in? I would sub in Lafroig or Bruichladdich for Lagavulin. I would sub in Islands. Wow, it's hard to replace Talisker. I'm going to go for an island, Northern Ireland, Highland Park. I like Highland Park. I would sub in West Coast Open. I would, you know what? Clynelish. I love Clynelish. And it's not really coastal, but like, I love Clynelish. I would do Clynelish. Where is Clynelish? Is that Speyside or Highlands? I don't know. Somebody else answer that question. And this really is, yeah, $2 shoot. This is really is a Christmas tradition, man. This is hanging out and doing Advent reviews. This is what started this channel. Oh, we're already at 12:31. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I do like Wee Beastie. Oh yeah, and the Siege of Bexar. Bear. Sorry, I was just reading the phonetics and then not connecting it to actually living here. I really like this one. Oh, Port Charlotte is so good. Okay. The Flaviar was oak something. Oak Lore Distilling 4-grain bourbon from Charlotte, North Carolina. The Master of Malt was a Weems independent bottling of 21-year-old Bunnahabhain. And that's where we're at. And I'm going to give you guys just a few more minutes. I don't have anywhere to be for the next 5-10 minutes anyway. So we'll let this roll just a little bit longer. Yeah, most scotch in my house is high proof, and it's really freaking annoying. Because when I go home, I don't want to drink high proof all the time. And so what I keep going back and buying is some of the lower proof compass boxes. Always have a Lafroig on hand. Really love Balvenie to just kind of keep it around. Oban, Lagavulin, Talisker, like any of those. Yeah. Between Highland Park and Arran, it's going to be Highland Park for me. I like Arran, but like I like specific things from them. Highland Park across the board is just like I like what Highland Park does. Yeah, I try as much as possible to have low proof whiskeys in the house because it just blows your palate out and you can't have as many drinks. Like I want a couple of pours, and when you're drinking, SMWS, that becomes untenable night after night. All right, any final words? 2 minutes in. Thank you, guys. The next 2 days, I will not be in here. The next 2 days, I will be in my house. And maybe I'll be able to convince Emma to join. Tomorrow, it will be at 11 a.m. Ooh, that's basically breakfast whiskey. And Anton, Springbank, Cask Frank 12, one of my all-time unicorns, trying to get it back in. Used to be I could buy it by the case, and now it's like going on secondary markets. It's so freaking hard to find, and I absolutely love it. Bottles open at once, 6 to 12 at max. I'd love for it to be less. I've got way more than that, and it's a problem. But yeah. All right, you beautiful humans. I love that Ralphie does Malt Mates. It's such a great tagline. What is our group called? Like we need like you have a fan club and like Deadheads, for the Grateful Dead. Malt Mates for Ralphie. Like what's our crew's name? Can't be Vaulters. That's weird. Whiskey Vaulters. Nerds. What up, nerds? Maltese. The Maltese Falcon? The Muggles. The drunks. I mean, I prefer not to be a drunk. Yeah, let's maybe not go down that path. Yeah, bourbon low proof doesn't really hold the same allure of a low proof scotch. I agree. Vault dwellers. That feels creepy, like you're all living under the stairs or something. Not quite wizards. It's got to be a one-word thing. Vulture. Who said vultures? Oh, $2 shoe. Yeah, I actually really like that one. Whiskey vultures. Oh man, I mean, it's not a great visual, but it's a real funny play on words. I have a hard time letting go of that one. Vultures. You know what kind of vulture I'm picturing too? I'm picturing the one, the ones in the Jungle Book that are like up in the dead tree. You know, that's what I'm picturing. That's really funny. Oh, vultures. But we got to spell it Vaultures. Vultures, like a vulture. Not vultures, because that's like pole vaulter. Vulture is what I'm thinking, like the bird. Yeah, the ones who play off the Beatles. Yeah. That's really funny. Vultures. Oh, man. What do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do today? What are we doing today, Pinky? There's a whole other transition for you. All right. It was a pleasure. We lingered an extra 7 minutes. For those of you watching this after the fact, I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I clicked all the right buttons. Someone was telling me that the live replay of the chat doesn't show up right away. It takes a bit to show up, but I did click that button. So hopefully you'll be able to watch the comments and hang out along with us. Happy 5th of December. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, all.